Good Shabbos, Parshas Naso. I just want to share with you something, despite the fact that this seems like it's the most boring Torah portion in the entire Torah, but it's not. But you got to listen to the end if you want to hear this, because it's an amazing lesson. And the idea is that each one of the princes gave an entire gift on the days they were inaugurating the tabernacle, the temple in the desert. And it was the exact same gift, and they repeated it 12 times. Why? Just say, all the two princes, maybe listed by name, gave this one gift. They each gave it separately. But no. It goes on for, verses and verses, 80 verses long practically, almost as long as the shortest entire Torah portion in the Torah. What's going on? So some say, they each had a different intention. I'm not making fun of that. That's kind of a very deep idea. That each one was unique, and they actually explain, based on a midrash, what was the unique intention of each one of these people. But the fact remains, the Torah's got to have its own lessons to teach. And what is the meaning of all this repetition? And the total at the end, which is totally unnecessary. It's just 12 times all the individual things given. And the point is that Jewish unity is built by actions. Everybody doing the same thing. So the greatness wasn't what they gave, perhaps, but that they all chose to give the same thing. It's amazing. And that unified them into one. In fact, it unified their gift into one, because think about it. If, in fact, everyone had given something different, you couldn't have multiplied by 12 and shown what they gave, because there'd be a list as long as the original gift list of when they gave. Right? The only way you can get a simple summary is that they all gave the same thing. So that just shows you that unity takes people to do the same thing. And even still, when you're unified, everybody can have a different opinion. The old joke, right? 2 Jews, 3 opinions. And the Talmud says, on a more serious note, just like their faces were different, so too their ideas, their opinions, their feelings and emotions are different. And so we can be completely different on the inside. And what counts more, your soul or your body? No question about it. And therefore, Jewish unity comes from doing the same thing. In fact, one famous Jew once said, more than the Jewish people kept the Sabbath kept the Jewish people. By all behaving the same way, it brings us to be unified. And we know the rule we've been saying for now, and that is that when we feel good about being Jewish, so then we are going to be able to stand up to the people who hate us and ignore them and be fine, so to speak. And that's the power of Jewish unity. Jewish unity, when we all have it, is an obvious solution to anti-Semitism. And that comes through Torah and mitzvahs. Have a good Shabbos.